my
Hilaria.
You were arrested in Slough, and I don't say
Yes.
it like that.
Well, I didn't know it was. Well, I didn't know it was Slough.
That's right. You see, writing's that good. It's stuff like I
Yes,
didn't know.
exactly. Or I didn't know it was in Slough.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Bloomberg, writing for movies in Sweden.
Hi, Jonathan.
Hi. So I finished the entire first season this weekend. So I couldn't stop watching it, and that's a good thing.
Oh, wow.
I must say.
That's wonderful.
I must say that Sally writes just the best lines. I'm guessing being an actor, just working with that kind of script is not the usual way you get to work. So if we start there, how is it to work with her and her kind of writings?
Yeah, it does the work. I think that it's the way into character is through the page, and it makes our job so much easier when the script is great, and then you just need to take care of it. That's it. That's all you have to do. And actually, you feel like you really can't elevate things. So I think not to put too much pressure on us, I think the only thing you could do is take something good and make it worse. So you really need to just be, you really need to be a good custodian to good writing and
Absolutely.
work hard to present it.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, her lines are spectacular, and can anyone think of any?
World. She creates the world, the world, like the whole fairy. What you want to line? Okay.
Can anyone remember a line? So I remember my
Hilaria.
You were arrested in Slough, and I don't say it like that.
Well, I didn't know it was. Well, I didn't know it was Slough.
That's right. You see, writing's that good. It's stuff like I didn't know.
Exactly. Or I didn't know it was in Slough, and it's like, which one is funnier?
Yes.
Exactly.
You just go round and round like trying to nail it, and then if you're in a team, because obviously the director, you all guide each other to the right place.
Yes.
Yeah, and it really stands apart. I think I get to watch a lot of shows covering them like this, and this was just one of those that really made me smile just hearing people talk. Because it doesn't sound generic like a lot of other things does.
Yes, it is super smart script writing.
Yeah. So I also wanted to ask you, Frank. Your character is really out there this season,
Right.
And I just wanted to ask how kind of easy or hard it is to just let loose and go along with it, because you kind of have to just trust everyone else involved that they will cut it afterwards in a way that will actually make sense. But they could do some real damage as well. But I'm guessing you felt like you had that trust here.
Well, funny, I'm glad you said. I feel like I came away from it thinking I could have gone further, but because I'm not a comedian, so I stand up comedy, or comedy's very something I don't know much about, and it seems to me to be so much about freedom and like exuberance of spirit, as well as very practical text study and where the emphasis is and all of that. But I think I'm glad that you felt his abundance of spirit and that you felt that he had a certain anarchy to him. And I felt like that was kind of the core to the character, that he really has, no moral compass at all. So, yeah, that's great to hear. Yeah.
Actually, I think a moral compass is probably a theme that runs through the show, those that don't and those that do.
Yes, I suppose you're quite amoral as well, would you say?
I am.
You're
not.
I'm not. I got those morals.
You've got those morals.
Yeah. And Jolie, your character is like in this time that way the story is set, like she kind of reinvents like she basically runs the sun or something
Sun.
or
Oh,
something like that.
going to name the newspapers. I was just about to. She runs all of them.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
know, she's a female version of. So, yeah, she's a powerhouse, and we also see how she manipulates that power.
Yeah.
And she's an inventor of fake news.
Mm.
But maybe there's a twist.
Exactly. I hope that you guys will be able to do a second season or even a third as well, because it would be nice to kind of jump back into this world. Have there been any talks about if you would like to come back if the show is a hit? That is.
We don't know yet, do we? Do we know?
No, we don't know.
We don't know.
I, for one, would be up for it if there was a second season. Would you two, or are you
Yeah,
being
I
cool,
would.
calm, and collected?
Yeah, no,
I'm always cool, calm, and collected.
I'm
Yeah,
both.
really
I'm
up for
both
it.
cool, calm, and collected, and up for it.
Absolutely, yeah.
It was a really good team, great actors. If it were to go again, it would be amazing.
It would be
but
so lovely.
Yeah.
in the hands of the whatever's around us.
Mm.
Yeah, and we only have like 2 minutes left now, but I also wanted to talk a little bit about Louisa Harland playing the lead, and you all get to work with her, but you all get to work with very different kind of versions of her. So I just wanted to know how that was working with Louisa on set.
She's a laugh, isn't she, Louisa? She's fun, really funny, incredible actor. I mean, very generous, a good, like a proper friend now, you know, she's like she's a mate now, but an incredible actor.
There are many versions, and we all did work with different versions of Louisa Harland, and every single one of them is great. She really is a bit of a one-off. She's an extraordinary woman actor.
100%. And she leads by example, both with her talent and how her temperament on set.
Absolutely.
Yeah, love Louisa.
Yeah. And Billy Blind. How did they actually solve that on set? Did you get to see him at all, or was that just afterwards?
You guys?
No, it's all afterwards.
It was all afterwards, which is good because it's the sort of things that you don't get taught if you're being taught about acting, where you're like, sometimes you will be talking to a stick. And it's good to learn that skill and build that muscle too. But I've seen some of the stuff that Nick has done, and it's amazing as well. And it's amazing.
It's really funny.
Yeah, and that stuff can seem real and natural when with all the technical elements involved is a testament to everybody who worked in that department and to the actors, especially Louisa and Nick. Their relationship is so real, but they're not in the same place most of the time. It's amazing.
Exactly. Well, thanks a lot for taking the time to speak with me today, and best of luck with the premiere.
Thank you so much.